If you're a crazy, busy real estate agent or team leader, you have to be thinking that there's gotta be a better way to get more done in less time. In today's video, I wanna go through the top productivity strategies, the hacks that I use in my business, in my life that I've learned over the years. This is a crazy business. It'll consume every bit of every waking hour you have if you let it. And there are more efficient ways to go about things, and I wanna share those with you today. If you stick around to the end of the training, I wanna let you into my world where I can coach you for 21 days, so hang around for that. It's a time freedom challenge. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you'll know about the next video when it hits. And as always, leave comments so we can go back and forth and challenge each other in these areas of our business and our life. So let's dive right in. What are the 5 tools that I use that allow me to achieve more than most people I know in less time? This journey of agent to owner, from grinding it out, doing all of the lowly tasks of a real estate agent, this solopreneur, #rise and grind mentality, to elevating above all of it and becoming a true business owner. There are better ways to do it. Number 1, it starts with a planning system. I use the Business Freedom Planner. I geek out so much on planners that I created my own planner to sort of adopt the methodologies and the systems and processes that I've been successful using in all the years I've been in business, and now our members use that same planning system as well. It allows you to not only sort of keep track of your annual goals, but to chunk down like 90 days at a time in terms of like what has to happen this quarter, the weekly commitments I need to make, and the things I need to do every day. And it allows you to sort of make sure you're paying attention to the things that are going well. So it's not this constant sort of burn and churn, like there's always a next thing to do in the business. So you've got to have a planning system. Number 2 is I use an app called Strides. And so I'm always looking to sort of either change habits that aren't serving me or develop new habits that I think will help me do more in less time and achieve more. And there's a simple app, it's called Strides. I don't even know if it costs anything, but it allows me to track. At this point, I'm tracking 11 habits a day. My wife makes complete fun of me. It starts with, when I wake up, I take a special little vitamin drink and I hydrate. That's one habit that I track. Either I do it or I don't do it, and I don't do it every day. Next is a meditation. Am I doing that meditation or not? Then I read my Bible. Do I read it or do I not read it? Then it's cardio, it's strength training, it's opening and planning my day, closing out my day. It's eating after 7 p.m., it's drinking a gallon of water per day. I track all of these habits so that I know if I want to change something in a certain area of my life, I know how to go about doing it. Number 3 is an app called Trello. I use it personally as well as professionally. It's a way to organize pretty much anything in your life, and it allows you to communicate with your spouse, your administrator, or your team members in a transaction or an appointment that was set, or even my honey-do list is in a Trello board. And it allows my wife to post things that she thinks are important that now become important to me. And it's just a productivity enhancer. It's a communication tool that you can use with anyone to stay on the same page with them. That's number 3. Number 4, I alluded to it earlier, it's my morning routine. It's hard to kick butt all day long if you don't start your day out right. So what are the first 3 or 4 things you do in the morning to set the stage for an exceptionally awesome day? I mentioned when I put my habits into Strides, for me, waking up and hydrating and getting some good vitamins in me is job number 1. Some quiet time. I use the Abide app in my phone, ABIDE. It's a scriptural Bible meditation every morning. The next thing I do is just a little bit of just prayer and meditation without listening to someone guiding me through it. And then I read my Bible. And then typically I'll try to go for a walk or I'll spend some time with my family, my kids, or my spouse, Julie. I have a very intentional start to my day so that I know I'm going to set my day up for success. I will couple that, and part of this same number 4 is that I have a very similar process I use to close my day, where I look for the things I've achieved in a day. I look for, wins, things I'm grateful for, maybe challenges I had that day, and I write them down. It's this process of really being intentional with the way you start your day and the way that you close your day that allows you to achieve in areas of your life in a way that you might not thought have, possible before. And the last thing I will say is that when I look at productivity strategies and productivity hacks, and there's no shortcut, and it's saying no to most everything that comes your way. Those who are like monumentally successful and those who have achieved in multiple areas of their life, you will find that they're surprisingly calm. They're not like chaotic, haphazard, all over the place. They know that, they can only put their hands on a certain number of things. And where are you finding yourself saying yes to things that might be good, but it's allowing you to miss out on the things that are truly great? When someone comes into our world, I've probably done 1,000 business growth strategy sessions. It's typically how someone who's already achieved, traditional success, they've already achieved 500,000, or so GCI. They've started a small team. I'll start asking them about, where do you spend your time? What are you involved in? And most often, these are hard charging individuals, men and women who think that the more they do, like if I could just start property management, or I talked to a guy that had owned like 3 ice cream shops. I'm like, ice cream shops? Like, was that on your business plan? He's like, no. It wasn't, but it came up as an opportunity I couldn't pass up. I'm like, you couldn't pass it up. Like, you had to say yes to it. It's like, no, I didn't have to say yes, but it was an awesome opportunity. It's passive income. I'm like, you're gonna lose the game. Like, I know he's gonna lose the game because he's diluting his efforts. He's saying yes to things that it wasn't on like this intentional plan of growth. And the reason I was able to achieve like real true time and money freedom, where I can essentially dictate my income and dictate the amount of hours that I work, is that I've said no to more things than I've said yes to. Whether it's a new technology for my business, or it's letting someone onto my team that is not a culture fit, or saying no to expanding into property management, or saying no to expanding into a new market, right? The more we say no to, the more we're able to be productive in the things that really matter to us. So if you're at the point in your business growth journey where you are doing your best to put it all together and the time-money equation isn't making sense, and you don't have time freedom, you don't have money freedom, and you're stressed out all the time, I am willing to spend 21 days with you in our Time Freedom Challenge. Go to thetimefreedomchallenge.com or click on the link below. I'm gonna coach, train, hold you accountable for 21 days to make sure you understand the relationship between time and money, but also how to de-link time and money so your hours don't equal your income. So join me there. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and please leave comments. This is the thing I'm most passionate about. If there is a thing, it's productivity. How do we do more in less time? How do we make more money, live a bigger life with less stress and more opportunity to serve others, but do it in only a few hours a week? We'll see you on the next video.